G'day YouTube, how the heck are we doing? It is Foul Play here and we're back for another Pauper match. Match number 3 of this league. Opponent won the die roll, versing different every day. And we see this hand, it's pretty medium honestly. We don't have white mana, we only have one castable aura, and I think it's just a mulligan. It's a very frustrating spot to be in because again we don't have our mana, no castable auras this time. Alright, so we'll keep this. Ditch Ledgewalker, Cartouche, and it's a reasonable hand that we have left over there. Burn. Okie dokie. Well, this is generally a good matchup. It's all about getting to that all-important Armadillo Cloak and getting that life gain, and in Pauper they don't have any anti-life gain effects, so it's pretty nice. Here, if they attack, I might actually trade the Scout with the Epicure just to slow our opponent down a little bit. Dawnforge Channeler attacks, ward, pay 2 life, prowess. Alright, well, just going to trade this off because our next turn is Bogle plus Abundant Growth anyway onto the Grotto, so we'll utilize our mana in the same fashion. Crystal Grotto, Scry. That one can go on the bottom. We have 3 mana now, that's plenty. Abundant Growth on the Grotto. Play out the Bogle for a... oh fuck, I've done it again. Spicy blue mana. Pass the turn. Alright, opponent with Synth, Prowess Trigger, and we see land, so play Great Furnace. Alright, Rebirth from the opponent. Prowess finds a mountain. This is all fine. This is a fairly slow start from them. No Monastery, Swift Spears, swinging for big money. So I'm happy. Lightning Bolt as well. Yeah, that's fine. We'll take all of that. And now we can blue mana, Cartouche the Bogle. Look to fly a bit of damage over the top and then Scout on the ground. Although, Commune seems potentially like a better use case. Yeah. Armadillo Cloak is just so valuable, so we have to find it, and we do. We could block a Goblin token, that could make a difference. 2 cards left in our opponent's hand. Currently 4 damage on the board. Let's say it's double Lightning Bolt. 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. I think removing a Goblin token is probably higher upside than getting in the 2 points of damage. Alright, opponent with Kessick Flame Breather. Blood token, draw a card. Yeah, we love to see that. Not too shabby. Plays Mountain. And just block one of the Goblin tokens. Are you kidding me, opponent? What the heck? Since when did they play Mutagenic Growth? Well, it's not the huge blowout because we do have the Scout in hand. Obviously, it's a little bit of a setback, though, and one we'd rather avoid. So, Scout, Abundant Growth over here. See if we can get a 1 mana aura. Get a mana. Well, again, Armadillo Cloak next turn, we're happy. Opponent had 0 cards in hand, so they just have the damage on the board. Implement of Combustion. Is that going to be lethal? Wait a minute. 6 damage plus damage at face. Oh my god. I can't believe we got done by Mutagenic Growth and Burn. That is not tech that I'm familiar with. Not in Rebirth, Synthesizer, Burn at least. In other variants of Burn, for sure, it's a card. Alright, so we lose game 1. Shit happens. Imagine a reminder, guys, if you do enjoy the video, find it informative or entertaining, please consider subscribing to support the channel. So this is a more traditional red deck with Synthesizer Rebirth. Basically, the sideboard interaction is End the Festivities. We now have Mutagenic Growth on the radar, and I mean, something to keep in mind, right? Almost like I'm versing a red fairies deck. So the sideboarding for this is pretty straightforward. I normally just bring in my Crimson Acolytes. I normally take out my Silhana Ledgewalkers. Since their sideboard deck is and the festivities or electrickery, 1 damage to all creatures, it makes sense bringing in something with protection from red. There's potential to bring in a couple of copies of Ram Through, maybe 1 copy of Ram Through, or we might be overboarding a little bit. Just going to minus on Ancestral Mask from 3 copies down to 2. Don't want to disrupt too many of my other synergies. Alright, so a Crimson Acolyte hand looks very, with Armadillo Cloak, looks very keepable to me. Let's get on to it. And turn 1, Abundant Growth, getting our white mana sorted. Alright, so turn 1, Swift Spear, opponent attacking in, and, well, they're not going to have the same fortune that they had in the last game. So let's go ahead and play out our guy. Pass the turn. All we're missing is that 1-off Vigilance effect with the Sentinel's Eyes. Just really put a dampener on our opponent's day. Well, yeah, this is literally a free block because we have protection from red, so... Flaring Pain. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. Well, we did see that in the sideboard, so that is... I'm getting blown out left, right, and center this leg. Oh, my God. Alrighty. Carrying on. Commune. Commune is not a creature. You gotta be kidding me, man. They're bringing in Flaring Pain against us. That is not something I've seen. I do think we want to draw cards. I'm speeding up my opponent's clock a little bit here. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. This is Enchant Creature you control. I keep forgetting that with the Cartouche of Knowledge. I remember it with Solidarity, but it's a different aura, and I've not quite formed that association yet. Really good tech in Spellscud if you're ever in Modern, by the way. So, opponent attacks for 1, holds up interaction. Yeah, there's definitely electrickery in our opponent's hand. Rancor, dead draw. Opponent with a Flame Breather and, ooh, Rebirth. Alright, that looks like they're willing to commit a little bit here to the board. Take some damage. Man. I can't believe I blocked there. What a dope. We'll pretend, hold this forest in hand and pretend we're drawing auras. Hopefully our opponent taps out for a big turn. We hit a creature, we can go creature plus cloak. Lightning Bolt, sure. We are in trouble. Like that dog in the house that's on fire, right? Alright, we're down to 5. We literally need creature. Alright, well, we punted that one pretty hard and got ourselves to blame. Realistically, we were in a winning position anyway with the Acolyte. Our opponent was nowhere close to threatening us lethal. And we shouldn't be playing into a Flaring Pain. Honestly, that was very, very loose for me. But apologies for that. You win some, you lose one. And well played by our opponent. On to match 3.